Using head or tail on huge text file, 19 GB. I have a problem with viewing chunks of a very large text file. This file, approximately 19 GB, is obviously too big to view by any traditional means. I have tried head 1 and tail 1, head N1 and tail N1, with both commands piped together in various ways to get at a piece in the middle, with no luck. My Linux machine running Ubuntu 9.10 cannot process this file. How do I handle this file? My ultimate goal is to hone in on lines 4500000 and 450000100.
Create a MySQL database with a single table which has a single field. Then import your file into the database. This will make it very easy to look up a certain line. I don't think anything else could be faster if head and tail already fail. In the end, the application that wants to find line n has to seek through the whole file until it has found n new lines. Without some sort of lookup line index to byte offset into file, no better performance can be achieved. Given how easy it is to create a MySQL database and import data into it, I feel like this is a viable approach. Here is how to do it. /tmp/my_large_file would be the file you want to read. The correct syntax to import a file with tab delimited values on each line is Another major advantage of this is, if you decide later on to extract another set of lines, you don't have to wait hours for the processing again, unless you delete the database, of course.
Two good old tools for big files are join and split. You can use split with lines equals option that cut file to multiple files of certain size. For example, split lines equals 4500000 huge_file.txt. The resulted parts would be in XA, XB, etc. Then you can head the part XB, which would include the lines you wanted. You can also join files back to single big file.
You have the right tools but are using them incorrectly. As previously answered over at UNL, tail, n plus x file head, ny, note the plus, is 10 to 15% faster than said for y lines starting at x. And conveniently, you don't have to explicitly exit the process as with said. Tail will read and discard the first x, 1 lines, there's no way around that, then read and print the following lines. Head will read and print the requested number of lines, then exit. When head exits, tail receives a SID pipe signal and dies, so it won't have read more than a buffer size's worth, typically a few kilobytes, of lines from the input file.